think they get an impossible image of how women are supposed to look. And women cannot possibly look like that. This ideal, perfect, unattainable image. And they must spend hours going over Photoshop and hours more before that in makeup, trying to get it to look just right. And they come out with something alien. And, you'd think, hey, I'm an adult. I know that's not real. But it still hits you. And they don't have all of these imperfections I do. I don't know, they just look a little more perfect, So I've got those nice healthy B's or C's that I want. And that teeny little waist, which, I do have going. I know it shouldn't bother me, honestly. And so why would I care what they think? But, at the same time, I can't help it. I should be happy with the way I am. I'm a cute little girl. But they can make me feel shitty because I have a little bit extra chin fat, or my belly's too pouchy, or my thighs are too wobbly. I think, people would rather look at a more toned girl, I shouldn't worry, right? With all the editing and Photoshop they do, and they just try to make people look absolutely perfect. Why would you want to objectify something like that? It's just messed up, and people accept it, every day. And the ideal is not some little twig, but that's what they're telling people. And they go through and drastically change other people. They point and click, and they tone down flabby arms, and they take out that little chin fat there. Probably give you a better tone. Young women open magazines, and they see these big-breasted, tiny-waisted, hip-flared giraffes. These are pictures of women, yes, but this is not how a woman is supposed to look. I've always been really insecure that I'm really short. But when I mentioned it to my mom, she told me, no, you're fine the way you are. I'm a little woman too. It's okay. It was like a 5-minute conversation, and she thought that was enough. But it wasn't enough to make me feel better about myself. So I'm still bombarded every single day with thousands, literally thousands, of advertisements of women who are utterly perfect, and they get all the attention. They get, the high-class jobs, and they're successful and happy. And when you're a little girl, like I was, you don't think that there have to be other things in your life. You don't think that I can do it too, even though I'm different. I have to look like that to achieve this. And my mom didn't understand that was why I was feeling so insecure. I might not be the most confident person in the world, but when I really sit down and think about it, it kind of shatters my world a bit. I don't live up to these grand standards, and that shouldn't bother me. But I feel like I have to. And if I don't look like these perfect, dolled up, twig little models, why would anybody want to even talk to me? If I can feel like that, how would a little girl feel who doesn't know what to think yet? Who doesn't know how the world works or how she should be? I have these little stick figure magazine people to tell us what beauty is. When our parents and real society, real community, should tell people what beauty is. Our parents should live it in front of us, yes, but they also need to sit down and say, hey, this is how the world really works. This woman in a picture might look that way, but it's not who she really is. That's not her real body. So you shouldn't feel bad that you don't look like her. You shouldn't try to aspire to be her. Just aspire to be happy. And I don't think a lot of parents realize how far it goes, how deep it hits you. Little girls, they have to look like these stick figure alien people. And that's just not possible. They say we should look this way, and it's accepted. People are okay with it. And they might not agree with everything they do, but they let it perpetuate. And they don't see the far-reaching consequences.